Namaste, and welcome today to our class, which is Yoga Nidra. And we have today a ball, squishy ball, 2 blocks, a strap, and a mat. And today's theme is called Samadhi. Samadhi means, in Sanskrit, freedom. It's one of Patanjali's 8 limbs. The last of the limbs is Samadhi, when you become free from the struggles of life. You become free from the past and the future, and the moment is here. So that's why I felt Samadhi today, that we're going to feel free. Each time I come to my mat, I reinforce my freedom. Samadhi. Let's come to our mat then, come to comfortable seated position. You can use your block or your chair, wherever you're at. And just come down to the floor and cross your legs or straighten your legs, whatever feels good for you. And pause. As you know, our opening meditation is about 7 to 8 minutes, and we allow ourselves to close our eyes and come into our space. It's kind of like arriving on an airplane when you start at the beginning of the tarmac and you're feeling a bit, we've been up in the air, and now you're starting to go slower and slower until you heard that round of applause of landing on your safe mat and coming to your quiet silence. Viktor Frankl was in the concentration camp, and he wrote the book called Man's Search for Meaning. It's a skinny little book, and I reread it last year when I was in Israel, and it really hit me hard how important this book was to me. And it's all about people who, no matter where they were and what they did, it was all inside of feeling this freedom. The people who felt most free and most worthy and that had a purpose, he said, live longer. He talks about the little mouse that this one guy used to tend. And he lived long because he had someone that he had to take care of. He had a purpose in life, and he felt more free than others. Viktor Frankl says, everything can be taken away from a person, but one last thing. The last thing is human freedom. To choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose your own way, is truly freedom. Let's breathe into that. Bring your hands to your knees and take a deep inhale and expand your belly and widen your pelvic floor. So widen your Mula Bandha. Exhale, release your Mula Bandha. Inhale, widen your Mula Bandha, not up this time, widen as you expand your belly. Exhale. We're working with tightness now of the pelvic floor. Inhale, widen, pull it wide. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale. Feel the activation. Exhale. Inhale, widen. Remember, the pelvic floor is tight and weak. Release, so we're taking away some of its tightness. Tight pull as you inhale. Release. And last one, inhale, widen. And release. I love this one, Mark Twain. He says, sing like no one is listening. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. And live like it's heaven on earth. Wow, Mark, you were sure smart. Sing like no one's listening. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. And live like it's heaven on earth. Wow. That's freedom, I think. Remember, we wanted to be joyful and sing and dance as if no one's watching in life. I don't know about you, but when I go out and hike in the nature, I'm just like singing inside of me. When I go up on the dance floor and I think, oh, you know, everyone's going to think I'm a little crazy. Nuh-uh. I want to go out there and express the freedom of life. So I want you on your mat to express that freedom. Let's breathe into that thought, a 4-7-8 breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up your mouth with a ah. Let's have the top of the crown. Bring your hand to the back of the head. I did say in my class the other day, bring your hand to your hair. And in the chat, it says, I have no hair, I'm bald. So I said, bring your hand to the back of the head. Pull it up to the sky. Squeeze the shoulder blades down your back. Pull your rib cage in. Connect your belly underneath your ribs. Hold on with your hands tight and see if you can extend your spine upward. Elongation, it's one of the 7 functions of the spine. Let's work the strength now of the Mula Bandha. I want you to pull the Mula Bandha, anus and genitals, up using your anus first, your genitals, and hold it there. Hold, and then take your nose and just your chin is tucking. Hold your Mula Bandha, then take your chin up to sky. Hold your Mula Bandha, feel the strength. One load lift. Hold your Mula Bandha down. It's quivering, mine is. Lift up, hold it. And then let the Mula Bandha go, let your head go and nod your head and open up your mouth with a ah. Come back up to center. Let's go back to the back of the crown as reaching to sky. As I elongate, the bones are getting stronger like a mariachi band and the discs are getting puffy like little pillows. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Pull your rib cage close and pull your belly underneath your ribs. And then once again, strengthen the Mula Bandha, those deep core muscles. Pull them up really tight. And then take your head to the right. Look over top of your shoulder. Now open up your eyes for your vagus nerve. Keep your eyes really wide. Come back to center. Keep your Mula Bandha tight. To the other side, vagus nerve stimulation, immune system. And back to center. One more time each side. Mula Bandha is tight. Abs are tight. Back to center. Last one. And then let your nose drop. Keep your spine tall. Open your mouth with a ha. Mula Bandha is relaxed. Nose is tucked. Nod your head. Open your mouth with a ha. Lift your head up again. One more time. Last time. Pull top of spine, chin to ground. Head is back. Shoulder blades start to pull back and down. Rib cage tightens. Heart lifts. Abs under ribs. Are we ready? Here we go. Mula Bandha, anus and genitals. Pull it up. Drop your nose to your armpit, holding your Mula Bandha. Pull your right, left shoulder down. Hold. Then look up to sky, holding the left shoulder down. And then chin parallel, come back to center. Keep your Mula Bandha tight. Up. Nose drops to left. Mula Bandha. I'm twitching inside, but I've got that intent. Shoulder blade on right pulls down. I look up to the left. Then I let my Mula Bandha go. I nod my head, releasing. Very nice. Let's bring our hands behind us. And let's now work the upper back muscles. Bring your tailbone onto the block. Now, some of us might stay here and just bring our shoulder blades back and down. Others of us will add force by lifting up and looking forward. I want the knees to be forward, and I want to overload the deltoids, the shoulder cap, all the way down the arm and making my wrist strong. Claw your fingers to use your fingers too as you pull your shoulder blades back and down. Hold this pose. Pull your butt up to sky, and if you cramp in one of the legs, you might want to come down and stretch it out. Or you might just hold your shoulders really tight and be on the block. Use your fingers, please. Little claws, helping your wrist. Oh, I feel so strong in my shoulders for walking along the street. And then I slowly release, come down, straighten my legs, bring my arms together. I take a deep inhale and I exhale and I come forward. It's a soft move. Up, soft, slow. And down. Soft up. And down. Last two, soft up and down. Synovial fluid all through our joints. Last one. And as you exhale, let your body hang forward. Open up your mouth with a ah. Don't push it, just hang. Start to nod your head. Then slowly lift up. Crisscross your legs again. All right, back to our Mula Bandha. This is all about pelvic floor. As we get older, our weight goes down in that pelvic area. It needs strengthening to hold it up. It needs stretching. So we're going to stretch now. So I want you to push your tailbone into floor. Widen your Mula Bandha for a big stretch of the pelvic floor. Chin is parallel, abs under ribs. Take your arms up. Keep everything forward except for your shoulders. Look forward at me and then sweep it up and go to the other side. So core is not turning. We're just using it through the shoulders. Up. I'm listening to wide Mula Bandha. Abs under ribs for core. This is all core stabilization. We're going to keep the Mula Bandha now, but we're going to add the rib cage twist. Turn up, look up this time and down. Look up, keep your Mula Bandha. Up, keep your rib cage super tight. Up. 4 more times. Up, rotate, up, rotate, up, rotate. Give yourself a hug and fall forward. Open up your mouth with a let your lips hang loose, let your jaw be loose. Let those shoulders release because we've got one more time coming up into shoulder strength of back body called trapezius and rhomboids that connect from the scapula, the wings of the back, to the spine. Roll all the way up. Unhook your arms, give them a little shake. There are always choices in life. Bring your hands behind you. Bring your feet to the ground. Find your feet and knees in line. Find your comfortable seat. You might just stay here, not move from here, but pull your wings back and down. Look directly forward with your neck and chin. Your eyes are forward. And if you choose to join me, we're bringing our feet together and lifting up. I'm taking my right leg now, so I'm isometrically strengthening my left hip and my left hamstring and butt. I'm going to bring it in and out 10 times. You can be down on your block, you choose. Pull. Lift that hip up. See how strong your leg is. You choose. Then we're just going to change legs, keeping our butts up, keeping our shoulders tight. 10 times. Lift that hip on the right. Keep going. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go slowly down onto your block again. Straighten your legs. Bring the left arm up. Bring the right arm under. Lift the arms up. Pull forward through your shoulders. Bring your elbows over to the right side and pause. Just let yourself hang, feeling the hamstring pull and the back pull. Open your mouth with a shake your head. Let your lips hang loose. And then slowly lift up. Unhook and shake out your arms. And bring that right arm up. Bring the left arm under. Pull up and forward. Turn towards your left. Drop your nose and come over to the left knee. Open up your mouth with a let the lips hang loose. Let the jaw be loose. Pause. And then slowly lift up. Look up to sky. Hands on shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Four more. Just releasing shoulders. Nice work. Make a sound and shake. Right hand out, left hand out. Both palms turn. Releasing the wrists right over left. far as you want to go. Watch your wrists, watch your elbows. I used to only be able to do it to here. Oh, that yoga poses of twisting and turning have really helped. 2 more. Last one. All those down dogs, take the wrists in the opposite direction. Hold the pose. And then shake out the right. Both arms forward, 2 palms out. This time left over right intertwined fingers, and see if there's a difference on this left wrist and the left elbow. Go at your own pace. Don't go too far if your wrists haven't done this before. 2 more. Last one. Take your hand, turn it down. Take your hand, feel your belly strong, sitting on your block. And then shake out and release. Let's come off the block now. If you were on the block, if you're on a chair, come down. And let's put the block at the top of your mat on edge. And let's sit cross-legged again. We're going now into our left hip. So take your right 2 hands to the right kneecap. Rotate your nose to the right knee. Close your mouth and start breathing deeply into the left side belly. And listen to the hip joint on the left as we start to shift it forward and pull it back. I'm going to add now my transverse abdominis, the girdle muscle on the left. I'm going to hold it tight now, not expanding my breath, and push and pull at these muscles called the glute med and minimus, right above the big glute butt muscle. We hold a lot of tightness here as well as we hold weakness here. So if we push and pull with the belly and with the knee and with the hip, and we come over on the diagonal, we can feel movement through the joints quite vigorously. Then push the kneecap forward, drop the nose a little bit more to the outside of the knee. Open your mouth with a ha, shake your head. And then pull the hip backwards and pull the belly backwards. And then engage in your Mula Bandha in strength. Pull it up to your throat, anus and genitals. Pull back through the hip on the left and pull down through the buttocks on the left. Release and bring the elbows to center. Fall forward in your pose and open up your mouth with a ha. Shake your head, let your lips hang loose, let your jaw be loose. Beautiful. And then slowly roll up and take your left hand to the knee and your right hand to your foot. We're still working on that left hip. So pull it across. Try to sit right up on your zip bones and see if you can have a parallel from the knee to the ankle. Lift tall through the back of your crown and really feel that beautiful pull across. And then all you're going to do is bring it across. It doesn't matter how straight or bent. And then look all the way to the left. Pull it around to the left. Beautiful. All the way to the left. And then bring your elbow to your knee and bring your hand. Some of us might do what's called rock the baby, where we lift it in and we push our left buttocks down into the ground. And we try to sit as tall as we can, really tall. And then we're going to take our 2 fingers of our left hand and hold on to the big toe. Doesn't matter how bent or straight. Bring the right arm out now and turn all the way towards your right side and feel that difference. Beautiful practice, everyone. And then slowly bend the knee, pull it backwards. Bring your elbow to the ground on the right. Take your toe now, or your ankle or your foot, wherever you reach, and bring it behind your body. Keep walking it behind and bring your toe to the floor. And then bring your knee down as you hold on to that foot. And lift the heart to sky and look up, and then fire that left buttocks. Hold that pose and feel our quadriceps releasing. Nice practice, everybody. Then slowly look down to your right and lift the knee into the chest and come all the way back up. Crisscross your legs and come over to the left side with your fingers and hands and intertwine. Bring your nose all the way to the side and start pulling your hip forward and back on the right, feeling this beautiful glide. Where do you feel your tightness now? Just feel it forward and back. Then tie yourself into the belly and see if you can contract that girdle muscle forward and back. And drop your nose a little bit more to the right, to the left, and then push your kneecap forward as you rotate a bit more to the left and breathe deeply. Then pull it back with your belly, pull it back with your hip and down through the zip bone. Pull, pull. And then slowly come into center, drop your elbows, let your head hang and nod your head and open up your mouth with a ha. Shake your head, let your lips hang loose, let your jaw be loose. Slowly roll up. Take the right hand to your knee and the left hand to your foot and just pull it across. Pull it across. Oh, such joy. Pulling on this muscle here called the tensor fascia lata that gives our hip a big problem, gives our knee a big problem. Nice. And then pull it across and hold. And then come back to center and take your elbow. Some of us might even be able to rock the baby, it's called. Oh, I'm sitting back. I got to come up on my zip bones. And then I just pull my knee and my foot in and I rock the baby, lifting tall to sky. And then hold on somewhere on your toe or your foot and extend the leg out to the left. It doesn't matter whether it's bent or straight. This is fabulous. Then take your right arm all the way to the right and look around to the right. Beautiful, everyone. And come back to center and change hands again. This time, pull that kneecap backwards. Bring the elbow to the floor. Take your hand onto the toe. Hold on to the leg or the toe, wherever your body takes you. Strong through the shoulders. Walk the toe back as far as it will go. Then just push the kneecap towards the floor and squeeze your right buttock and look up to sky and have 3 breaths, pushing your hip forward, stretching your quadricep. Nice practice, everybody. And then look down to your left, slowly come up and come with both soles of feet together. Hold on at your feet, or some of us will be able to pull it in enough to hold on to our toes, erecting our body as high as we can, feeling both zip bones. All we're going to do is stay tall through the whole spine, elongate, pull your mula bandha wide, and push the kneecaps down. The adductor muscles, the inner thigh muscles, connect to the pelvic floor. So by pushing down on your knees and widening, you're getting a stretch in the pelvic floor that is very tight. Pull it, pull it. Last 4, pull. Last 3, 2. And then all you're going to do now is pull back through the belly, let the head drop down, straighten the arms, open your mouth with a pull back one more time through the belly, feeling all those upper back muscles stretching. Take your tongue in and out of your mouth like a little serpent, allowing all the tension to release. And then come all the way up. And let's come onto all fours at the left side of your mat. You've got your blocks now on their edge. You're curling your toes under, hip width apart, and you're going for your cat-cow. Don't forget, shoulder blades have to caress together as when you drop and pull apart. Really tuck the nose down. Tie this in with your breath. As you exhale, you pull your back to sky. And as you inhale, you look forward. Drop your rib cage. Continue at your own pace. Up and down. Beautiful. Bring both knees together. Keep the left toe curled under. Bring the right knee into chest and bring the nose into the knee and extend the leg and look up, top of your mat. Leg is to the back. Again, exhale round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Hold that pose. If you choose, take the left hand off the ground. Bring it in front of you. Hold your pose. Feel your balance. Use your toe joints to stabilize you on this side. Keep this movement. Hold. Find your quiet. Even close your eyes and see what happens. Lift up through the shoulder on the right so the wrist isn't taking all the effort. And then slowly bring your hand to the ground, curl your toe under, and walk your hands all the way forward. Push into your heel, push into your palms as you drop the nose to chest. Open your mouth with a shake your head. Pull your wings down your back, helping the hands and the wrists. And then walk the hands back, flatten the toe, and bring your right foot out to the side and turn your toe forward. You have more balance here now. That's why I asked you to flatten the toe, because I want you to work your balance. Take a deep inhale and exhale to the side. Continue the float back up to center, exhaling to the side. Inhale, exhale, pulling on the rib cage that also get inhale very tight to start to pull possibly on your back to give you back pain. Intercostal muscles, they're called. 2 more. Come down to your elbows, tripod arms, intertwine fingers, turn your toe inward and bit your baby toe into the earth. All you're going to do is pull the pubic bone towards the left side of your mat, keeping the baby toe connected to the earth. Hold that pose and breathe. Many of us inner hamstring, and many of us, as I talked about, that inner thigh attaching to pelvic floor. So we're doing a big stretch right now. Couple more breaths here. We're going to be coming up into dolphin plank. Dolphin is on elbows. So bring your toe behind. You can choose to drop knees down and come up to dolphin plank on elbows. It's a stabilizer of the shoulders. We're going to do scapula push-ups here. Bring your shoulders together and apart. Belly stays still. Shoulders drop in. Come to your knees if it's too much. Continue on. Scapula push-ups. Working the muscles that connect to the wings of the back through ranges so they get strong. 4 more times. 3, 2, 1. Widen the knees and just stick your tail up to sky and bring your elbows to the floor and just pull back. When you leave the elbows where they are, start to push the armpits towards the floor and open up your mouth with a Very slowly slide your hands underneath your shoulders and come all the way up into gate position. Bring your front arm up. Bring your back arm under. We're going to flatten the toes and we're going to bend forward and pull on those muscles that we've just strengthened and come back up with flat toes and look up to the sky. Continue this beautiful motion. Go as low as your body will take you through the joints. Using your core to lift you up rather than your hands. Working with the hips being strong. So when we get up, we don't need to use our backs and our arms as much. 2 more. Last one. Once again, come to all fours. Curl your toes under. Bring both knees together. Slow cat-cow. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you pull the shoulders together and drop belly. Continue. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Keep the toe joint curled under. Take the left knee into chest as you exhale. Inhale, extend, reach your nose forward, flex heel. Exhale, round. Inhale, look forward for your cervical spine. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Stretch the leg out in front of you. Lift up through that left shoulder. Use your fingers to claw a bit. And then take that right arm if you choose. Now, lift the belly up. Use your belly to help you lift out of the shoulder and the wrists. Hold that pose. Hold that pose. Breathe. Feel your strength in that right hip. Feel your balance. Close your eyes. Then walk your hand down. Curl your toe under on the left. Walk your hands forward as far as you can. Drop your nose down. Push into your heel and then push into your palms and open up your mouth with a lower leg stretch. Pull your wings down your back. Pull. Use that strength in your shoulders to help you with the push. And walk your hands back. Take that toe on the left out to the side. Come all the way up. Beautiful practice, everybody. Inhale, up. Exhale. It's just to float through the air. Side, center, side, center. Present yourself. If you want more balance, close your eyes. 4 more. And on the last one, come up and come down to tripod arms. Intertwine fingers. Pull your elbows wide so you're activating the shoulders. And all you're going to do is push your baby toe on left into ground and pull the pubic bone to the right side of your mat. So we have choices now. You can come to your knees and flatten your body, or you can come to your toes with me. You choose. We're doing scapula push-ups where the belly stays super tight and we just drop the wings together and lift them wide. Drop the wings. Keep your belly super tight. Drop the wings. Keep going. Oh, this is all postural shoulders, so you hold your shoulders back and down. 2 more, they're strong. Plant your knees wide, keep your elbows where they are, and stick the tail to sky as you pull back through your armpits. And when you're there, pull down through your armpits. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up and direct the knees directly forward and flatten the toes now. Bring that left arm up and right arm under. Pull it up and forward. As we exhale, we drop down. And as we inhale, we use our core to lift up. Continue on, exhaling down, inhaling up. If you find it's too much for your core to lift you up and down, just stay up. Keep going up and down. 4 more times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach your arms up and let your arms go. Intertwine your fingers. Look up to the sky. Have 5 cups. Drop your nose to chest, pull your wings down, let your mouth hang open. And then shake out your arm. Walk forward towards your block and take the right leg, holding onto your blocks, and bring it forward. Bring your blocks right by your foot, curl your toe under, and come up to high lunge. Start to take the right arm forward and back, holding on the ground, keeping lower body very quiet, loosening up the shoulders after the stabilization. Holding that pose, bring the hand to the shoulder on the right and just flap it. Flap it, flap it. And then bring both hands to the block and just straighten that front leg as you drop the nose down. Start to pull that right leg back as you rotate the left hip to the right straight leg, making sure the big toe does not come off the ground. Hold that pose. Keep rotating your posture, left hip to right. And then release and start to bend your knee. We're going to take the left hand further back, and we're going to come in to pigeon position. Now, if you have any extreme hip problems, I'd like you to do pigeon on back. I'll show you that in a minute. I'd like you to walk your toe back and lift up into your pose here and pull your belly button backwards as you squeeze your left buttocks forward, hip flexors. Beautiful. Keep rotating the hip on the left under as you lift the heart. And then take that right hand and bring the block behind your hip. And slowly start to bring the other block to center. And I'd like you to come down with your head on the block and just roll your body towards the left side. And when you roll to the left, hold it there. Pull the buttocks back and down. Some of you might even want to go further with bringing your head to the floor further and pulling the hip back and down. You choose where your body wants to be for this pose right now. Then slowly lift up all fours. Take your block away and walk into downward dog. Releasing that right leg, walk the dog. And if you choose, you can push the right heel into ground and take the left toe to sky. Take the left toe to right bun and peek underneath just to release the tension at the knee and the hip joint on the right. Very nice. Then slowly come onto your knees. Knees are forward. Once again, this time we're coming up with our arms. We're pushing our hips forward even more. And once again, we're coming back down wherever you want to go. Come up again slowly without using your momentum. Opening up your armpits and then coming back down. Continue on this beautiful move. You can stay up tall and just stretch at your armpits if you choose. 2 more. My toes are flat. My eyes are closed to create more balance through this movement position. Nice. Last one. Stay all the way up. Pull your armpits wide, head is back. Breathe and hold. If you choose, look down at your ground. Keep your arms where they are. And take that left foot and bring it forward. Find your blocks. Bring your blocks to either side of your foot. Curl your back toe under. And enlarge the legs backwards of that right leg and look forward. Bring the weight to the right hand and just swing that left wrist and left arm. After all the beautiful stabilization we've done. Strong hip on the left. One long line of energy through your pelvis. And then take your hand to your shoulder and just flap it. Beautiful practice, everybody. Really pulling on that shoulder that was stabilizing. And then bring both hands to the block and walk them back slightly to the back of the heel. Then straighten that back leg and straighten the front leg. Drop your nose towards your knee. Keep your toes on the floor. Pull back through the left hip. Pull back. Then take your right hip and rotate it to the left leg. Come back to center. Bend into your front leg. Drop the back knee to ground. Take your toe across to the opposite side and slowly come forward into your expression of pigeon before we put the block on the left under our left hip. If you want less of a stretch, you bring your heel into the groin. If you want more of a stretch, you come to right angles with the knee. Let's bring the block now and lift up as high as you can, rolling your weight towards the right hip. Lifting the heart to sky, rolling your weight to your right hip. Fire the buttocks and curl the tail under on this right side for the hip flexor. Then come back to center and release the hip and bring your head onto the block. Some of you might find that just lying here is perfect for you. Others of you might change the block, or some of you will just bring your head to the floor. You choose where you're at for your hip joint and breathe. Slowly make your way back up. Take your block away. Curl that toe under and come up into downward facing dog and start walking, especially into the left heel, releasing the knee joint. Armpits are trying to kiss as you roll them in. And I bring all my weight, if you choose, to the left foot and take the right leg up to the sky. I point the toe and take the left toe to the right bun as I lift the knee and peek underneath the kneecap, the armpit. And then both feet come to floor. And I start to walk hands to feet and feet to hands. And I start to just sway side to side as I bend. Opening my mouth with a shaking my head, letting my lips hang loose, letting my jaw be loose. Very nice, everybody. I'm going to take my 2 fingers to my big toes now. And then I'm going to take my 2 thumbs way out in front like little breaks. I'm going to start to straighten my right leg as I come into my thumbs, bending into my left. Then I'm going to bend both knees as much as I can, look forward, and straighten the left leg as I bend into my right. Let's bend, look forward with your eyes. Right leg straightens, left leg bends. Bend, look forward, left leg straightens, right leg bend. Last one, bend, look forward, left leg lift. Very slowly bend the knees and bring your elbows to your knees. Pause, open your mouth with a Hands come to knees, pull your belly in, and slowly roll all the way up, facing me at the camera, turning your palms outward and feeling the joy throughout your body. I feel very free. When I come to yoga, I feel free. It's your choice. You're not a victim. You work on freedom here, right now. Bring our feet together. Shoulders back and down. I beckon you to go to the wall. If for some reason you want to stay on the wall, because a lot of times we get into a pose and we fall out, we come in, we fall out. You can stay in by holding on to the wall. You're training the muscle to do the right work. Let's bring the weight to the right foot. Let's bring the left foot out in front. And you pause to make sure you don't lose your hip and back stabilization. You find your drishti on the floor. And then you slowly bring your heel on top and your arms to the side. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bend and lift my part forward as my hips go back, and I could be holding onto the wall. And then I'm going to stand back up. I've got 3 of those. You might wibble wobble. You might hold onto the wall, straighten the leg. Second one of 3. If you fall out of the pose, it's just fine. Remember, you're free and safe here. And up slowly. Feel your ankle joints being super strong. Last one. Focus and concentration is what is at a mini metaphor for life. And slowly up. Strengthen your right hip. Take the left leg and cross. Take the right arm and reach it. Hold the pose. Look down at your left. Wiggle your back toes of stabilizing legs. And then turn your body and roll all the way down. Roll to your left and let your arms just hang. Some of you might even like to put the block on its high edge and sink into the block. Or some of you might have a chair nearby, and a chair is a really nice way to put your elbows on it. And then bend the knees. Slowly roll up. Pause. Bring your shoulders back and down. Still working with that right leg. Widen the legs and start rocking. You might use a block to put your hands on, or you might put them on the floor. Let's circle in a figure 8. We're going to strengthen one more time that right hip. Let's come all the way over to the right side. Take both hands to the right foot. Straighten the left leg as much as you can. And once you're there, start to look to your left and bring your left arm up to sky. I want you to keep looking left. Try to straighten the leg, holding on. That's all you're doing. And then bending again, staying to your left into the pose. Once again, same strengthening and power in the thighs of that right side overload. 2 more. Last one. Then bring both hands to your blocker floor. Turn your toes out and slowly roll up. Find your wide-legged stance. Bring your arms behind you. Close your eyes if the body feels safe. Pull the arms down your back. Look up to sky. Now squeeze both hips forward. And 5 puffs through your throat. Drop nose to chest. Pull your wings down your back. And bring it up. Right side again. Turn your right toe out. Lift your arms up. And make your way into your expression of triangle. You once again might take your block and bring your hand to your block that feels good for you. Hold that pose. Hold that pose. Feel the rotation of the spine. Squeeze both hips forward. Breathe deeply. And then look down at your block or your hand and slowly make your way up into exalted. Bringing your hand to your hip, pushing the left hip forward as you squeeze the buttocks, as you reach your fingers to the other side. Beautiful work for your hips. Bring your toes in and walk your feet in. Bring your block in front of you. Pause and feel your glorious feeling of all the work you're doing, and take all the gains of your body. Slowly bring your feet together. Bring all your weight to your left foot. Stabilize your hip. This is our last standing set. Toe out in front. Hold on to the wall. I want you to stay in this pose and train that hip to be strong. It's a hinge joint, and we need to hinge. Look forward, tailbone back, 3 of these. Hinge, go as low as your body will take you, holding onto the wall, and then using your strength in your feet and your legs, and your come up. Straighten the leg. Let's go number 2. Slow as you can. Hold on tight. That wall or chair. Slowly back up. Last time. Focus. Concentrate. power, strength of you, freedom of you. And take that leg on the right and crisscross. Take your hand on the left and come across. Pull, releasing that hip joint. Wiggle the back toes on the left, the back arches. Soften the knees, and you might take your block over towards the right or your chair, or even touch the wall. Rotating your body, letting your head hang, let your jaw be loose. Open up your mouth with a Bend the knees and slowly roll up. Working with that left leg still, unhook the legs. Beautiful. Toes are forward. You might use your block as you come forward, or maybe your hands come to the ground. Start to rock side to side, drawing your figure eight through your hips. See how low your body can take you. We're going to have a strength and a stretch for that left hip now with power. Bend into that left leg. Walk both hands over to the left side and straighten the right leg. Drop into that left hip as you look towards your right and bring your right arm up. Holding the pose, the only thing you're going to do is straighten that left leg. Keep your rotation. And then bend. We got two more. Bend. And lift. Last one, bend, bend, bend. Drop into your pose and lift. Bend both knees, bring your hands, push on your palms, come all the way up and pause. Bring your hands behind you, intertwine your fingers, push your hips forward, have 5 puffs through your throat. I feel so free. I'm so strong. I can face all my emotions. I'm out there in the world reacting like I want to react. And then drop your nose down, pull your shoulders down, open your mouth with a head comes up, arms release. Bend the knees. I'm going to take my block now over to my left side. I'm going to turn my toe out, heel of the left foot, triangle. I'm conscious of my mula bandha, my anus and genitals lifting up. I'm conscious of my abdominals under my ribs to support my spine in this big lateral move. I'm pulling back through my front hip on the left. I'm squeezing at the top of the thigh to use the inner thigh muscles. Then I look down at my big toe and slow as you can, make your way into exalted. Look underneath your armpit, pull your shoulder on the left back and squeeze your right buttocks. Beautiful practice, everyone. And slowly come back up to center. Very slowly turn yourself to the side. Bring one knee to the floor. Bring the other knee to the floor. Find your block, if you like a block or pillow behind your head. Find your ball and your strap. Come down to the floor on your back. Do a couple of bridges without anything behind your head to begin with. Coming up and down, vertebra by vertebra, wherever you're at. Slow or fast, you choose. Tuck your chin to give your neck more length. And on the last one, we're going to take the ball between the tailbone and the belly button. So take your squishy ball. I'm going to take the right leg and the left leg and extend the legs, letting my hip flexors relax. I'm going to take my arms up into the letter Y shape, wide Y, and widen my shoulders and turn my nose to the left as I pull my right wing wide. I'm letting my hips release, my back release. Release the right shoulder, come back up to center and pause. Look to the right side now. Take your left armpit and pull it super wide. That's it, beautiful. Letting all those hips release in an arch. Come back up to center. Bring your right arm down and your left arm down and pause. Hold on to the edge of your mat. Bend one knee and put the foot flat on the floor and the other knee. Rock side to side on your ball. Then take your right heel on top of your left knee and lift the left foot off the ground and bring the knees to the chest. Flex both heels and bring the left hand to the foot on the right and pull it down into the groin as much as you can. Holding on with your left hand to your right foot, start to push down on the hip on the right. This is called pigeon lying. So if we ever go into pigeon where we're on the floor, come to this one on your back. Then I'm going to take my two fingers and hold on to my big toe and straighten my left leg along the floor and bring my right heel into the groin and allow my kneecap to come down towards the floor. I fan my ribs and push my kneecap down outside quadricep stretch. I start to bend the left knee again and put the foot flat on the floor. I change hands. I put my left hand and hold on to my mat. And I take my right hand to the arch of the foot and bring the heel over top of the knee without falling off the ball. So you got to use your belly. Push down. Whoa, falling off the ball. Perfect. Come back on. Remember, I'm free and I'm safe. Hold. And then slowly come on down and straighten both legs again. Bring your arms again in wide Y shape. Look to the right and pull the left wing wide. Come back to center. And look to the other side and pull the opposite shoulder wide. Pull. Come back to center. Bring one arm down, hold your pose. Hold on to the edge of the mat, the other arm down, hold on to the edge of the mat. Bend your knees, bring your feet flat to the floor. Take the left heel on top of the right knee, tuck your chin deep. Hold on to the edge of your mat and bring that right foot off the floor. Pull. Then take your right hand to left foot and just move it slightly down into the groin. Keep pulling with a flexed heel on the right, the knee into chest. And then very slowly, bring your foot to the floor and straighten the leg and bring your heel into the groin and start dropping the knee down. All the way down to the floor. All the way to the floor. allowing yourself to be fully present in the sensation of Yoga Nidra. A poem about freedom. Sit with the freedom in your heart. Feel it expanding into your palms. In this moment, whole galaxies appear. It seems to fit inside your fingertips. How? How? When did you become this vast, with this spaciousness already here? Could you have felt this way yesterday? If only you had gotten out of your own way, you could have felt this yesterday. Lie now with the freedom in your heart. More beautiful than any story. Feel it surge through you until your body forgets any limit and knows itself as infinite. Freedom will do what freedom does.